July 1967, Weston, West Virginia. A man of 41 smoked a cigarette in his Chevy C10, the window cracked just enough to avoid the downpour. He stared at a stone, fortress-like building with Appalachian hills beyond it. About 50 yards of a cement walkway cut through the property's manicured grass that led straight to the hospital's main entrance. The staff parking lot of the Weston State Hospital held about as many cars as any dealership he'd seen. His lone truck rumbled idly in the visitor section near the front gate. He imagined places like this didn't get many visitors. They called it a state hospital, but he knew its true function. It's a goddamn loony bin. He took another puff of his Marlboro. This is where they sent the crazies who couldn't function in society, or the black sheep of wealthy families who needed tucked away like bad secrets. It's also where they housed the criminally insane, some more violent than others. He pictured Anthony Perkins at the end of Psycho. He smiled. That was the last film he and Gertie saw at the drive-in. She loved Alfred Hitchcock, but he preferred westerns. That was 1960, and a year before their son, Sam, died from a snake bite in the garden of their farmhouse. Sam's death led to a chain of events that would shock the average person, but he had gotten used to them. Gertie and her spiritualist friends holding a seance in his basement that opened a barrier for evil to enter. The secret room in the basement with the well that led straight to hell. And Gertie slowly going mad, possessed, he now realized, until she hanged herself at the foot of their bed one night. And that tragedy snowballed into the man's mission to find this evil in the world, because he couldn't have been the only person to experience it. Maybe he could help others? But how? He remembered thinking. This eventually led him to 2 Catholic priests, the seasoned veteran, Father Stallings, and his trainee, Father Martin, both of them well-versed in the rites of exorcism. He thought back to the exorcism of that boy in North Carolina. If the man had had any doubts about the presence of demons in their world, they were assuaged when he watched the priests free a possessed child from the clutches of pure evil. The horrors the boy had done did not bear repeating in his mind.